Welcome back to Totally Accurate Banzai Simulator. This is TABS, and that's what the acronym stands for. But you may be asking yourself, Baron, we've been doing a lot of World War II faction ideas recently, and we've been asking for the Japanese faction, and you said Banzai. It can't be the Japanese World War II faction, right? Well, that's exactly what it is. But I'm thinking what we need to do is I need to make a unit called Captain Banzai. Now, his sword needs to be... What? Okay, I was like, He needs to have a katana, and it needs to be two-handed, because that's why it has such a long hilt. It's long, it's strong, it gets the friction on. But as far as a weapon, we need to make him... I'm thinking super jump. Let's go ahead and test him real quick. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what the Banzai would do. So before we get into it, this video is sponsored by Gods Unchained, which is a new free-to-play card game that's currently in beta with kind of a twist. Imagine Hearthstone meets Magic, The Gathering meets true trading. Gods Unchained is the ultimate digital trading card game that gives players true ownership of their collection, unlike many online card games. By having Gods Unchained built on the blockchain, you know, the thing that's behind the bitcoins, you, the player, actually have the ownership over the cards you earn while playing or buying, meaning you can trade or sell them for real money. That's right, you can make sweet cash by playing Gods Unchained. The first season of Gods Unchained just launched, and it's called Trial of the Gods. So if you want to check it out and support the channel, use the link in the video description below and test your skills to take home those dollar bills. Now back to the video. And now we just have to get his hat. So Japan, we got Japanese hair. Yeah, he's definitely gonna have, looks like a veritable Ronin. I mean, he's naked, but he's on his way. And as far as a hat, conical hat. Look at that. I love it. Okay, now he needs a Japanese military uniform. And I'm gonna make a few of my own units, but then we're gonna be checking out the workshop to see what everybody else has created. Oh, that looks beautiful to me. Now, he does need pants, although if he wasn't using pants, it could be pretty intimidating to the enemy if some guy was going, "Hey, don't take a Banzai," and then bum rushing you naked. You know, I would probably be pretty terrified myself. And World War boots look like they fit, but obviously these pants are not the proper color of tan that matches, although I feel like they were more like this color. Now, if you're the captain of the Special Naval Landing Force, the SNLF, which was the elite for the Japanese in the Pacific, you're gonna have to have an elite number of hit points, and your unit weight needs to be able to survive bullets, right? Movement speed is just a little bit higher than normal because you are proud of your emperor, and your damage is gonna be really good. So we'll make it 3 times the usual. So we'll test him in battle and see. Oh my god, we... All right, so how does he do it against a bunch of peasants with pitchforks? I think his attack speed needs to be a little bit better. Yeah, because he's just getting forked with pitches right now, and it doesn't look like it's very good. So attack speed's gotta be 3.67. All right, so now with the greater attack speed, how does he do? Oh yeah. He's definitely holding his sword much better. He's cutting everybody down much faster. Although there is a hobbit grabbing onto his pants. So, those hobbits, man. Someone needs to tell them. Look at this. This is amazing. You can't pause in test mode. But I mean, if that just doesn't show the power of this guy, I don't know what else does. Now, I think what we're gonna have to do here is definitely see if we, like, what World War II? We need to see if there's any Arasaka rifles or any of the World War II Japanese weaponry, because I'm actually surprised that there's not more options, but we'll see. I mean, you can't have a grenade launcher. That didn't seem like it would be very fair. All right, so we've got the American BAR, we've got double barrel shotguns, we've got the M1 Garand. Oh, we have a Card 98, so I guess that could be worked. Well, that is unfortunate, because when you look at the workshop, there was some really good factions. Look at this. The World War II ones pop up, but Empire of Japan is right there, and it looks like... Now, if we typed World War II in battles, would we find any, like, amazing? What about Japan? A lot of things could come up. Godzilla versus Japan, that's amazing. Japan versus China, the Battle of Japan. Japan is at war with itself. Oh, and then you have the Japanese first invasions on China and Korea. But I don't see any World War II ones. This one actually looks pretty interesting. I kind of want to play this real quick just to see. It's in the 1500s, and that was what? Was that during the samurai? Oh my gosh. These are custom units. Like, look at this. Oh my god, that's gorgeous. Okay. So it looks like they're equal Japanese armies here. Is this during the feudal times where there was the shoguns? And what were the other guys called? Like, you wanted to be shogun. Shogun was essentially like being the king or emperor. And then daimyo? Oh man, dude. That's what it was. I remember playing, like, that was the first Total War, Shogun Total War, that there ever was, and the first one that I ever played. And then Shogun 2 was amazing. Did any of you guys ever play the Total War games? I keep wondering if whenever there's like a new DLC or if there's a new update, if we shouldn't try out and show off some of the factions, because it is one of the best battle simulators out there. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. Obviously, if you're enjoying the tabs video, pull the trigger on the like button, because this is a pretty cool battle, but everybody, it's so even that everybody's fighting in the middle. And it looks like there are a few champions. I don't know why they didn't have powers before, but they all of a sudden do now. But that's not what we're here for. We need to first find an amphibious map where we can have them invade from. And this is probably the best one there's going to be. So what we could do here is we will edit the line here, and the Japanese are going to be attacking, and then the Americans are going to be defending this ship as if it is a military base. But I just realized that we have forgotten to get the Americans. The War Machine is what they're called. How appropriate. Two-time World War champs. I think one of the best things, or one of the next things that Tabs needs is a map editor. That would be epic. Oh, they have kamikazes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see how the kamikaze works. All right, we gotta check out this faction. Okay, I don't think that's how you do it. You just hit him with the big explodey bits. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so that was the kamikaze. Now we have the Imperial Japanese Man. Rifleman Type 5. We've got assault troops, anti-tank. Now the only way to test an anti-tank is, well, with a tank. Oh! This dude with the anti-tank gun just immediately took out a Da Vinci tank. That's $4,000 absolutely negated right there. Oh man, kamikaze pilot? I don't know about that. We'll put him up against a few shields and see what happens. He's got to jump at them? You don't explode. I guess you're just carrying a sword. Okay, you're kind of like an officer in a way. And you're jump kicking everybody in the nuts. Rifle grenade? All right, let's see this rifle grenade in action. Oh my god. If I'm hitting the beaches, I'm sending these guys in first, man. Well, that one actually kind of missed. Yeah, there's an AoE on it, and I guess accuracy is needed to some degree. So that's pretty dang good. Now, how many more units do we have? We have the Marines, which is the SNLF. So if we send a bunch of these guys in, they've all got Kalashnikovs here as stand-ins for their, what, weren't they Type 100 submachine guns? For those of you who love to play the World War II FPSs. And then we've got an assault Marine. Will they run in there? Oh, they've also got grenades. Oh, dude, I don't know, man. The Japanese are probably gonna do a pretty good job. Okay, but still, we can't customize vehicles, so maybe before custom maps and tabs, what do you guys think? I feel like we need custom vehicles. Imperial Sniper. All right, we'll put him back here and see what his range is. Okay, he's not moving, so he does have pretty good range. Oh, he's Deadeye, isn't he? And look at this! Oh my gosh, he's got a ghillie suit on. I love it. Okay, that's fantastic. He's got a little bit of a slow reload, but it is a bolt-action rifle, and you gotta aim small, miss small. Is he gonna be able to take out all the shields before they get to him? He can karate kick him. Okay, now he's holding his rifle behind his back because I guess he wants a challenge. How does this? He aimed to his right, but fired to his left. All right, this sniper is really freaking good, man. Everybody knows karate here, apparently. So, sniper is awesome. And the machine gunner, I mean, come on. He's using a BAR, is it? No, it's an MG42. Oh my god, hold on. Dude, this is well done because there's a little nuance here. Okay, so the Japanese light machine guns sounded like woodpeckers, and they fired so slow. Normally, the MG42 is incredibly fast. This shows you the quality of this custom faction, because it sounds like that and it fires so slow. This already, I'm impressed. I know just enough about World War II to be dangerous in commentary, but like that right there is something that I definitely appreciate. Now, he probably needs to increase his weight so he can lay down without backpedaling into the water and then, you know, dishonoring his family. Oh, shameful display. That is unacceptable. This Imperial Japanese captain here who looks like he's got a pistol and a katana, and he's got the jump ability. Oh, and he calls an artillery strike naturally because he's an officer and you can do that. Dude, this unit is amazing. Let's see how they stack up against the Americans. So the artillery barrage is great. I bet you there's got to be some campaigns. Oh, now we have a colonel. Now, what does the colonel do? More artillery barrages? He doesn't jump in there. Okay, never mind. He does if they get close enough. He can punt them into the ozone layer. Oh, artillery barrage softens him up. Then he goes in there with some kicks, some pistols, some katana swipes. And I love how he's got a dagger and he has a very, like, you know, impressive Fu Manchu going on there. Okay. And now that's not even like the last unit. Now we have, the Hinoteka BANZAI. So I feel like we need units with bayonets, right? But this, you'd probably just send in like a bunch of grunts. But I've noticed that riflemen don't like to charge in there. I wonder why that is. Rifleman type 5? Are these the semi-autos? Yeah, they are. And they're pretty dangerous. Okay, so yeah, the flags don't seem to work well with ranged units. The ranged units don't want to jump in there. So we gotta see, though, if there is a good campaign out there. The year is 1945. Can your army last long enough? Well, let's see. So the intelligence has come in that the Japanese has sent a sniper scout and he's leading the way for their Marines to hit the beaches. A small scouting party, and we only have a few resources available to us as the Americans, and we have to defend against that. Now what I'm gonna do is have the banner bearers here to try to keep the Americans in place, so that they can only attack the Japanese as they're rushing in here. So they have a bunch of their Marines, and oh dude, they even have katanas on their back? That's awesome. And apparently the lieutenant has called in an offshore bombardment from, you know, a cruiser that may have dropped them off, although it wasn't the Tokyo Express. They nicknamed the Japanese destroyers the Tokyo Express because they would transport their troops that way. But this American outpost is being overrun, and what they need, though, is to be able to call in airborne troopers. And unfortunately, they don't parachute in, so they're gonna have to come from off a screen over here and hopefully not get stuck. Here, let me help you out there. So we got a little bit of a flank and spank maneuver going on here with the American airborne troops, although I'm pretty sure coordinating an aerial drop over small islands and atolls would be extremely difficult. Guys, you need to hold this position. The Japanese are bum rushing it. Oh my god, this is actually working out okay. I was kind of surprised because it sure seemed... Oh wow. Oh no, we got a man overboard. Dude, that is not a good idea. Wait, is he... He's still alive though. Okay, good. He survived. The war goes on. Yeah, because that would be the final piece. If we could have custom maps, people could make actual, like... There just needs to be certain props, like see how there's these boxes and barrels and things like that. You'd need like check hedgehogs and sandbags if you were to do a World War II one, but like being able to put in these trees and just some kind of a painting effect to create like basic levels in water would be interesting, because people could then come up with some incredibly unique stuff. Well, this is a very important island to the Americans, so they've called in the Major, a higher officer up here, and with him comes his squad of Marines. The Japanese, on the other hand, are gonna come in with a heavy assault led by a few kamikazes. So this is the first wave of the Japanese here. Luckily, the Americans do have the artillery barrage here, and apparently somebody's got like some smoke or poison grenades or something. I can't tell who it is or what it is, but I think the Americans should be able to hold. These are just essentially conscripts, and they were wiped out. All right, so that was wave number 1, and it worked out very well. Now let's go with some rifle grenadiers. The little boomstick guys didn't work out too well, so now we're gonna have rifle grenadiers and an anti-tank sitting in the back, and they're gonna be led by the BANZAI guys. But the Americans are gonna get some upgrades too. You know what? They want a bazooka. I think the bazooka is probably one of the coolest weapons. All right, so those guys are just dropping in grenades. I don't see any purple smoke yet. No, there we go. Okay, I think it must be. Look at this guy. How did you get over there and cartwheel over this way? This actually might be working. The Americans might be overrun here. A lot of Japanese conscripts out here, though. Americans are falling off the ship and into the water, and apparently they're not very good. This guy's like, you know, in like when you're playing a World War II FPS, like a multiplayer one, and there's that one guy with the heavy weaponry, and he's just hiding and he's waiting to ambush people. But like, you need him to give you covering fire, but he's just working about that KD ratio. I felt like that machine gunner right there was doing just that. Ooh, the Flammenwerfer? This thing works the Flammen. So let's see if these guys can get any shots off. Not a whole lot. We haven't tried assault engineers yet. Oh, They have dynamite. And we've got some shotgun boys here. So we're not gonna have, we're gonna take off one wave. Oh, the engineers just dropped dynamite right there. It's absolute chaos out on the battlefield right now. The engineers from the USA are just causing absolute chaos here. They were, you know, they were hoping to learn to build some bridges, but instead it's like, hey, you're an engineer, right? You're in charge of the explosives. You're like, bro, I'm just supposed to build some bridges. So the Japanese have pulled back to their island fortress. And this island is so important to them that they too are getting a colonel now. And they've got a little present waiting for the Americans. This is a bunch of boomstick guys, and then the BANZAI dude, the leader. Although this guy has no neck. I guess he's trying to decrease his surface area so he might hopefully not get shot. Oh, you optimist. Then there'll be 2 captains as well. And this island is completely defended by Marines and a few heavy weapons. All right, so $41,190. Now, generally on an attack, the Americans are probably gonna have to like triple that. And there's also this. So I'm thinking if we lead it with shotguns, we'll be able to stop those guys. And let's actually test that out. I'm actually kind of curious if the the shotgunners just jump at them. Oh, there's the explosions. You see just people flying all over the place. Okay, actually these shotgunners, oh no, these guys had green uniforms, so I thought they might be Americans, but that is not the case. Okay, so the shotgunners did well. Now I think what we need is one bazooka team on opposite sides. Oh, they've got bolt action rifles. What if we just sent tons of riflemen at them? What if we did quantity instead of quality? You know, at the beginning of the war in the Pacific, I'm pretty sure like the Americans just had bolt action rifles. They didn't have the semi-automatic M1 Garands. So imagine that. Imagine you have a bolt-action rifle and then you find out about the M1 Garand later. You're like, bro, why didn't we have these? Well, you were stationed in the Philippines and, you know, it didn't go too well for you. That's probably why. Okay. But the riflemen are doing pretty well here. I don't know why everybody just fell over. Was there an explosion? And the Japanese are defending their mountain fortress pretty well. Oh, some of the guys are falling off. Look at this machine gunner. He's trying to not get shot. The anti-tank gunners are going off here. There's just... Dude. Oh, dang. That guy got shot straight off of the ramparts. It looked like he was about to walk off. This guy too. Guys, don't run off. Don't fall off. Oh, they're definitely having better progress over here. I think the bazooka must have had a pretty good shot. Fire the bazooka. Bangalores. Get the Bangalores. Oh, bazooka direct hit into the bunker. See, this stuff would all be possible with a map editor. Maybe I should make a custom map. I haven't modded the game in like ages. Ever since the unit creator came out, it's like most of the stuff we modded before was just custom units. If we were to mod it, I don't know what we'd try to do nowadays. Because it just seems like unit creator can do so much of the stuff that used to take weeks previously. And man, those assault marines, oh gosh, they've got this. As soon as these guys start stepping up, this machine gunner here is gonna hold the line bravely. Keep doing it. Reload and fire. Oh, and this guy's hiding in the corner. We got campers. All the machine gunners have survived. And there's just one lone rifleman. Okay, so let's see. If I was him, you're the weirdest unit there is. Ah! Oh man, those rifles do like almost no damage. And this guy's trying to make me ride his machine gun like it's a horse. There it is. Okay, so first wave was well defended. Now we're gonna have to try something a little bit different for the Americans. Let's send in the Marines. Get tactical, Marines. So what we had to do was we have 2 sides that have 3 lines of infantry. The others only have 2. They're kind of like distractions. And we're really hoping that these 2 closest to us right now are the ones that are going to be able to achieve breakthrough. I think it's gotta be the Japanese officer. Oh my God, all of these Marines just ran straight into the smoke. Those noxious clouds. I'm wondering if any of them are going to come out of there alive. Who is dropping the purple smoke grenades? Wait, maybe it's the Marines. They all threw stuff. Oh yeah, it's the Marines. Okay. Did they throw it and then run into it themselves? Oh my God, the Marines got wiped out. We're gonna have to try the airborne. We got airborne and Rangers. Wow, okay. Well, that did not work. So the third and final wave here. Now we are gonna want to call in artillery support. So we'll bring in an officer and we'll have 2 waves of airborne. They're very expensive. So we're gonna have to use conscripts on the other side. And then this one's gonna be led by M1 Garands. and bolt action rifles, but they're also going to have a bazooka team to try to bring them in. And these guys are going to have a flamethrower team. Oh man, look at that. Oh, the airborne are rushing the boomstickers. Oh, hey, we got some issues over there with the flamethrower, I think. But the officer is able to call in these artillery strikes, but I don't know if the airborne have enough soldiers. And these conscripts are actually doing a pretty good job. Or, you know, they may not be conscripts. They may have volunteered to fight for their nation, but they're not very well trained and they're not very well armed. Oh my gosh. Oh, that machine gunner. Okay. Oh, this officer's getting cut down by machine gun fire. Luckily, the machine gun guy, he committed Sudoku and he's gone. Come on. Take out that anti-tank rifle. Oh! Officer down. We need immediate reinforcements. Oh no, and we got the bazooka guy left and he just got shot straight off the map. Okay, back to the drawing board here. What is it gonna take? We need to use, all right, so airborne, we're gonna have assault troops. We're gonna try assault troops and then we're gonna bring in a sniper. I think this is a great misallocation of valuable military resources. If you was to put me in this here rifle within 1 mile of Adolf Hitler, we'll pack your bags, boys, the war's over. Although the sniper is getting shot, assault troopers, I think, are doing better over here. They've got a high rate of fire, and it's keeping a lot of the Japanese Marines. Airborne here are doing okay, but I don't know if they're enough. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Is that why they call them the airborne? No way! How is it that we've done a few battles with the airborne and we have not seen that happen yet? Oh yeah. It looks like we are gonna take the mountain fortress. And I think the Japanese faction was pretty awesome. I definitely loved the whole katana wielding aspect of them all. And look at the sniper there. He's camouflaged. Can't even see. Actually, I think the Japanese might win this war or this battle too. Oh my goodness. This is a battle that's going to live in infamy because we cannot go down losing. All right, we're gonna have to bring in some heavy weaponry. We're gonna put in 2 machine gun teams in hopes and a BAR. I mean, that's gotta be it, right? Dang. All right. Oh, I think an American machine gun team just went off the cliff here. Yeah, there's the gun on the ground. So, and this guy's laying down, but he's not really laying down the covering fire just yet. Yeah, you gotta get up a little ways so you can actually fire up that hill, please. Dang, this wave just got absolutely wiped out. Are you the sniper? You are the sniper. Dang it. All right. Oh, I know what we need. We need to be more historical. What I remember correctly from Lord of the Rings was that the hobbits helped win World War II for the Allied powers. It was the hobbits from the Shire. So we put in a ton of hobbits. And I'm actually hoping that some of them actually get to the enemy, but it's not looking too good right now. So maybe, just maybe, the hobbits weren't the best idea. But they were supposed to attract a lot of attention. This Mod Deuce, the M2 Browning here, I think firing uphill is a little bit difficulty, and it's not working out too well. Can we just take this hill, please? This is a hill too far. Oh, you know what we don't have this wave is Marines. So we'll have airborne and then Marines that throw the smoke grenades, led by some assault troops. This is the wave we really want to push forward here. All right, come on, guys. This is where we have to break through. The hobbits are there, and the hobbits aren't even the first to jump. The airborne guys are. I guess that's why they are the airborne, right? They may not parachute in, which would be amazing, but they do jump. And that's kind of like how, you know, they work there. We need more artillery barrages. I think that's what we really, really need. But dude, there we go. There we go. He grabbed the sniper. I think that's the sniper. Does he have camo on his back? Oh, that was the perfect one to take out. And then there's the meteor ability from the ballooner, one of the new kind of secret abilities, the secret units in the most recent update. I wonder when we'll get another update. It may be a while or it may not. I don't know. This is going much better. It looks like the Americans are going to be able to raise the flag. And you know what? I mean, it's totally accurate BANZAI simulator here. So this was just kind of how it worked out. Blue has finally achieved victory. We lost a lot of good men here today. So anyway, guys, if you watched this and you did enjoy it and you would like to see more, pull the trigger on the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.